All right, back again with Chandler. I'm gonna go over some wrestling fundamentals that we can do for jiu-jitsu.
Okay, so we're gonna go over the basics of a shot today. And there's like a little 5-part system that I use to teach a shot because otherwise it's really confusing to think about going to your knee. It's an awkward movement. So try to break it down into the step, the knee, the arms, the leg, and then the shot, the finish, all right? So to begin with, right, if I'm facing my opponent, this is gonna be a setup for both the high C and our head inside single. Both of them kind of involve the same motion. So first, with the step, we're in our good wrestling stance. I step with my lead leg. This is a penetrating step that allows me to get closer to my opponent, minimize the distance between myself and the opponent, prevent their ability to get their hips away, because ultimately I'm trying to control their hips and legs to execute this takedown. So the first step is the step. The next step is dropping to the knee. So I've stepped in between my opponent's body. I'm between both of his knees. I drop to my knee. That's further penetration that's occurring here. And again, this I could go for my high C. That option is there. And also, if my opponent had his other leg forwards, this is the same step and knee that's going to allow me to get head inside single. So this works for both of the main shots that we're shooting. Step, knee. The next step that I want everybody to think about is bringing the arms with us. So as the arms come through, my head is also coming in like a puzzle piece. There's this space that's occurring here where my partner's hip hinge is occurring, and my head is gonna fit just like a puzzle piece in there, and I'm bringing my arms through. I'm doing all this to keep him from sprawling, because if I'm loose and he sprawls, his hips are away, and then it's gonna be hard for me to finish the shot. So my arms and head work in conjunction to keep that leg and keep his body and hips close to me. So that's the arm step. From there, the next step is leg. And I'm gonna turn around here so you can see the leg action. Step, knee, arms. This leg comes up, and this is the leg that I'm gonna drive with. Driving off this leg gets my opponent off balance, makes his body light, makes this leg light, so that from here I can use my control on this leg to execute the finish. But before I get to that point, there's a step or the shot that finishes the action of the entire shot. So after the leg is brought up, I shoot through, push my opponent, and then from there, there's a whole bevy of finishes that you can execute to finish the takedown. Going through everything, we'll go through it for the head inside and the high C. We'll do it slow once and fast after that. So step, knee, arms, leg, shoot. That's a slow head inside. Faster version is here. And then for the high C, same concept applies. Step, hit the knee, bring the arms, bring the leg, shoot. Faster version is here. So if you can remember those 5 steps of taking a step, hitting your knee, bringing your arms through, bringing the leg through, and finishing the shot, you have the basics of executing a good shot.